Okay, let's look at the board and how it is at the moment, okay? I'm playing black and my opponent is playing white, okay? Now on the surface, I'm going to do some moves which are going to look a bit stupid, and it looks as if I'm going to lose a lot, okay? We'll see what actually happens, okay? Now, firstly, I move my knight out. That means that if the queen takes the pawn, I don't have to. It means that it's the I'm basically defending the attack from the bishop. Okay. The queen then takes the pawn. I'm now going to do something which is going to seem incredibly stupid. I'm willing to lose a rook in order to take a bishop. This looks like an incredibly stupid move, but bear with me. Now the queen takes my rook, and I've had a bishop. I cannot take anything at the moment. I have no choice but to move the king. I move the king out the way. It's one of the very few legal moves I could actually do. The only other legal move that I think I could do, the only two other legal moves I could have done, one would have been to move the bishop in the way, which I could have done, and didn't actually notice at the time, but if I had moved the bishop, the queen could simply have taken the bishop, so it would have been no point. So instead I move the king. Now, white makes an incredible blunder. White can't believe its luck, and having taken a rook at the expense of losing a bishop, is now going to take my other bishop. This is an incredible blunder. Now, at this stage, you probably think that white is winning. After all, black has lost a bishop and a rook, and doesn't seem to have much going for it. Okay? You probably think the next move might be something like move towards perhaps g7 and take the pawn and then threaten my rook. This is what you might expect. In fact, white made an absolutely catastrophic mistake. It was so greedy, it couldn't see what was about to happen next. In fact, I'll be honest, even I didn't notice it, to be absolutely honest with you. I originally just thought, he's took one of my rooks, so I'll take one of his rooks. I intended to put him in check, but even I did not realise how lethal what I was about to do was. I now take his rook. Checkmate. White was so busy trying to collect pieces, they didn't notice they were about to be mated any second. Even I didn't notice it. I had some clever thing in mind regarding that, but even I didn't notice how powerful it was at that stage. I thought perhaps I didn't notice that the king couldn't actually move. I thought of putting something, the queen, near the bishop, near where the bishop is attacking, but even I didn't notice that. So there you go. Be very careful, guys. The game is not Monopoly, it is chess. Okay? And be very careful if something seems to be too good to be true. Okay? And be careful of pawns trapping your king in. Okay? It can be lethal. Bear in mind, I was willing to sacrifice a rook to get a bishop, which was stopping me trying to do what I wanted. And bear in mind that one bishop, it can be more useful, can be taking a bishop, losing, I'll rephrase that. Losing a bishop and a rook to gain a bishop and a rook. In terms of pieces, we're now, I think, similar. Actually, I was wrong on everything. We have an identical number of pieces at this stage. They're just on different parts of the board. So I apologise. Actually, I'm even wrong. 1, 2... I actually have an extra piece, but nonetheless, the point I was making is I hadn't followed the game completely on how many who got to the most amount of pieces, but right at the very end, I was willing to sacrifice a rook that I didn't need to give up, and a bishop I didn't actually need to give up, in return for checkmate, which I didn't even notice. So be very wary, guys. Be careful. It may be a trap. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.